What's up, new coaches? So I have a little template that I like to use when I'm teaching athletes, especially new athletes, different movements. I found over the years, coaching, heck, over 10 years now, that when I follow this, A, it gives me a framework to be successful so I'm not stumbling everywhere, and B, it actually works. So here's what it looks like. The first thing that I do is I cover the why, right? And the why can vary, and you can kind of make it up, but it could vary from, for example, a squat of, the reason I'm teaching you how to squat is we sit and stand hundreds of times a day, and I want to make sure you do that correctly. Two, hey, the reason we do snatches is it's one of the best things to get us super, super fit. I know you want to lose weight, and that's going to help, right? So you can kind of figure out the why. You don't have to spend a lot of time on it, but start with that so they actually care about what you're about to show them, especially as things get more complex. I don't spend a lot of time on that. Right after that, I get right to showing them what that movement looks like. I always like to show them 4 or 5 reps from a couple different angles. That way they can see what we're about to learn, right? There's 3 ways that we learn. It's audio, right? It's visual, and then it's tactile/experience, okay? That only is 20% of the time that I'm actually talking. Then the key is we get them moving as soon as possible and as much as possible. And what I like to call breadcrumbing. So the very first thing that I get them moving on is I get them set up, right? So let's think about the squat, feet underneath the shoulders, weight in the heels. So they're static. I'm gonna set them up correctly, but they're already starting to move. From there, we follow progression. So if there is a progression written in the L1 manual, follow that to a T. They work very, very well. If not, you can kind of create your own progression, which I'll show you. So for example, on the squat, I'm gonna get them moving immediately. So as soon as they're in their squat stance, I'm gonna get the butt back so I can practice the hip movement. And then as soon as they look good there, I'm gonna get them to the bottom and I'm gonna pause. That's the number 5 step. So progress them to the other end of the movement, pause them at the end, correct it, have them do that a few times, and then once they have all the pieces pausing, remove the pause and rep the heck out of it, okay? I had a coach one time that told me, if you can count how many full reps they did, you didn't do enough. So rep until you're satisfied with how that movement looks. So once again, talk less, move more. We'll follow this template throughout every single thing that we coach.